Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. We're gonna start with a collective reading today. As always, these are general readings, so take the parts that resonate with you and let the rest go. Hope you guys are doing good. This one's sticking out, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, let's see what messages does Spirit want to bring forward for the collective. I want one more. Okay, so we have the World card, the Seven of Wands, but it came out in the reverse, and then we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So let's just see what I'm getting here, okay? The first thing I'm getting is you're done fighting. You're done, you know, it's like you may have felt like you've had to fight all your life to be where you are. I can't even speak today. You may have felt like you had to fight all your life to be where you are and to protect yourself, okay? I still feel like, you know, you're protecting your energy. You may have felt like there were always external energies there to get you, there to combat with you. And, you know, this may be something that is a repetitive pattern in your life. I see you doing a lot of self-reflection, healing, grieving the things you've lost, grieving the past, grieving the things that you've healed from. And with the World card showing up, okay, I feel like you're stepping in a new cycle. You're stepping in a new cycle where you no longer have to fight. It's like you had to fight to survive, fight to be seen, fight to be heard. And it feels like this cycle of just always being in this energy of a warrior, okay? And I feel like whoever I'm tapping into, you are a warrior spirit, okay? That is a part of you. This warrior spirit is who you are. But there is a cycle of, you know, it's like you've up-leveled with the King of Wands here. You've up-leveled, and there is, you're in this space now where certain energies cannot come at you the way they could come at you in the past. If there were certain people, and I see with the Five of Cups here, like there's been a lot of, I don't know, there's been a lot of disappointment. There has been a lot of losses, but I think you have grieved. What I'm feeling is you have accepted these losses. You have accepted an ending of certain situations. And in order to reach to this point of completion, you've had to fight a lot of energies, and that's really what I'm getting here. And you're still in that space, like, yeah, you're resting, but you're like, if you have to stand up for yourself, you will stand up. If you have to protect yourself, you will protect yourself. If you have to go to war, it's almost like, if I have to go to war, I will go to war. It's not that I want to go to war, but if that is what is asked out of me, if that's my option, if that's the situation, then I will stand up for myself, okay? Because this King of Wands is this leadership energy, okay? This fiery energy. And wherever you start on your journey, now you're showing up as a king, okay? Now for some, there is a masculine energy in your life. This could be a father figure, this could be a lover, depending on your situation. This could also be a spouse or an ex-spouse or something like that, that you've had you know, had to kind of battle it out with, or you had to kind of set your firm boundaries with this person. And I feel like you've had to fight to close out, especially if this was an ex-spouse. You had to fight, whether through legal, you know, legally, or it's just like to find your position, to find your peace, to find stability that you have right now, to close out a cycle. You had to fight your way through. This was not easy. Like, this is like consistently keeping at it, okay, to fight this energy. But this is not going to apply to everyone, but for some, yes, it's going to apply. This could have been a father figure, this could have been a relative, this could have been you know, an ex-lover, however this plays out in your life. But and this person has caused you a lot of pain, okay? But I see that you've created some kind of boundary now, and this person cannot cross these boundaries. And it's like, if this person caused problems and turmoil in your life, it's like now the situation is such where, I don't know whether you created distance or you created boundaries, or but you've done something to bring this change, because this person was constantly bringing you sorrow. Is really someone who was bringing you sorrow. And with this card, somehow in this deck, I always see it as the third eye, okay? So you are someone who is highly intuitive. You are someone who can read people, you know, and your intuition could have kicked up just by dealing with individuals like this, okay? And sometimes this happens when you're in traumatic conditions and things like that, like your nervous system, right, gets so triggered that like your extra senses kind of get heightened at that time. So basically that could be the thing, yeah. So there is something to do with the home situation, your home life. For some, this is your spouse, okay? But for some, it's a relative. This is related to your home life. And, you know, with this, especially with this, it's like this clown that's juggling. It's like, I feel some people wanted you to feel imbalanced and make you feel responsible, or just throw responsibilities on you. You could have juggled so many things all your life just to get the stability. Some of you are moving away from a situation that is imbalanced. Okay, now this is not going to apply for everyone, but I'm going to say it. I'm also seeing the Death card and the 10 of Wands, okay? There could have been an external energy wanting to throw you off, wanting to throw you off your path, wanting to throw you off whatever you're creating for yourself, wanting to put all the burdens on you so that it's like you feel defeated. But you've closed out a cycle, okay? And this is a Death card. But in this Death card, we see two ravens here. One of the raven is also holding like a key. There are symbols here. I'm also drawn to the white rose. Roses could be significant, but what I'm getting with the raven and the white rose, and also this figure is wearing a mask. Whatever was hidden, it's kind of, it's revealed to you now. You can see whatever was hidden, you can see. If there were people around you who were wearing masks, camouflaging their true intentions, and it's like in this game of life, they wanted, and my light room light just flickered as well. So they wanted you to stay imbalanced. They wanted you to be burdened. It's like I see a constant fight with these energies. Now, fight doesn't mean that you're hitting them. Maybe, I hope not. It's not a physical fight. I hope not. It could be for some, okay, just trigger warning, and but hopefully not. What I'm getting basically is energetically you were always protecting yourself, trying to protect yourself, trying to create these boundaries. And it may have been a long time, it may have taken a long time for you to even be able to kind of stand up for yourself, or to build the boundaries, or to keep that, whatever, you know, to keep this distance, or to create this kind of space between you and this individual. So I'm getting two stories here, okay? I am definitely getting that there is a home situation, specifically a home situation, okay? Whether this is your childhood, whether this is your current home situation, but it's like you feel very burdened in this, and there is someone that is kind of throwing everything on you, and you're just you're tired of standing up for yourself, you're tired of protecting yourself, you're tired of juggling your life, you know, your mental peace, your sanity, and maybe you could be juggling your money. Also for some you are. It's like balancing the physicality and your stability and wanting a stable home. Some of you are really, I feel like some of you are really fighting to have stability in your home life. You may have not had stability for the longest time, and I'm sorry if that's your situation. But I feel like you're definitely moving in that direction. You're definitely moving in that direction. I do see you making some changes, but with the death card here, with this right here, smack in the reading, okay? And again, I missed 12-12. It was like 12-13, okay? So 12-12 is like major life changes that's happening for you. You wrapping up cycles, and that's what I'm seeing here as well. So with the death card, it's like you're starting on a brand new, like a blank slate, okay? You're starting fresh. This is a blank canvas for you to start all over again, to start your life in a different direction, okay? So I do feel like things are gonna move in a different direction for you with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Things are picking up for you, and I'm also seeing the Empress, okay? You are the Empress. You've transformed. For some, there could be a mother figure in spirit or a grandmother in spirit who's protecting you, but I feel this is you and your new life, okay? You see how this feminine, she's got a baby, and she's also got all these animals surrounding her. It's like all the animals are attracted to this tree, okay? So it's like you are changing, you are transforming, you are shifting. Birds could be significant, fox could be significant, horses, the deer, all these things could be significant. But what I'm getting from this is really the spark of something new. The spark of something new that has the potential to grow and be a success, not only for you, but for everyone around you, okay? You are like this attraction magnet, and we see a dragon here. You're burning to the ground everything that's not working for you, okay? You're just building yourself. I'm getting a phoenix rising is really what I'm getting with these cards, okay? So for some, there is one energy that is causing all these problems for you in your life and wants you to be like this, feeling unstable. I'm hearing feeling unstable with your emotions and, you know, struggling. This person wants you to struggle, but I'm seeing that you have put a close, like you've closed a chapter, with whoever this individual is, whether this is a family member, whether this is an ex-lover, whether this is an ex-spouse, whoever this is, an ex-friend, you know, you've kind of closed this chapter of imbalance, okay, and you're moving in a different direction. And some of you are also moving, like relocating to a new home or a new country, okay, but take this as it resonates with you. And with the Death card, you know, I also see Raven as very magical creatures and very magical beings, mystical, magical. So it's like you're opening new doors and you are trusting the magic of the universe. You're trusting where universe is guiding you. You're also bringing peace, okay? So with the White Rose, it's like whatever has happened to the past, you're not carrying negativity in your in your heart. You're not carrying negativity or resentment in your heart. Like you're moving forward with a pure heart. You're moving forward with positive intentions. You've been healing yourself, forgiving, healing, you know, focusing on yourself and just accepting. I also feel like with this, especially I'm being drawn to this space. There could be, like, you could be healing yourself, but there could be people who want to reconcile with you or bring peace to you. But look at his eyes and look at his face. It's like their intentions are not good. Their intentions are not good. There's something where what they say and how they behave, their actions and their words don't match, okay? So that's something I wanted to also share with you. We have the Celebration card. I feel this is you changing and you saying no to a lot of things that you were unable to say no to in the past, okay? If it's almost like people had a way to get to you, and you could be someone who didn't know how to stand up for yourself. You could be someone who didn't know how to speak up for yourself. I feel like all that is changing, and I'm also seeing the Death card again here. So this is very specific, okay? You are changing, you are transforming. I'm seeing Death card, I'm seeing spirit guides. Your spirit guides are working with you. Okay, let me get two more and then we'll talk about this. Time and Tree of Life. Okay, tree could be significant. We had the Empress with the tree and also the Tree of Life here, and time. Okay, with the tree, this is really what I'm getting is I heard the word dharma. So this is like you following your true north, you following your true purpose. But what I'm getting with this tree is you know, you changing, because the tree is all about roots, right? So it's like you're changing your ancestral karma, you're writing a new story, and you see how this tree is all lit up. So this is like you're healing things that your ancestors could not heal. You're doing things that your ancestors could not do. You could be seeing number signs, number sequences, 1111, 1010, 999, 888, 777. Pay attention to those number signs and look the meaning up, okay? I always Google it. That's the quickest and the fastest way to do it. Like, you know, and even this has the number 33, which is again a master number. You being very connected to the masters, you being very connected to your spirit team. Now, your spirit team wants you to know that you're gonna enter a time of celebration. You're entering a time of fun. They want you to get into playful energy, okay? What I'm getting is life has been very serious for you. You may have been someone who always felt like you had to fight, like, and by fight, I don't mean like verbal arguments, it's energetically, like you had to fight to be understood. You had to fight to be heard, to be seen, to be loved. And it's like constant with this. Is the wounded warrior card. Look at his stance, look at his body, right? The posture of his body. He feels tired, he feels defeated. Yes, he's gone through many battles, he's fought many battles, but it's like your body, your soul is tired. And Spirit wants you to know that you're entering a phase of celebration where you will be celebrated, where people will rejoice, and this whole energy of you fighting, you trying to prove your point, or try to prove who you are or to be understood. This situation of you always struggling to be heard, to be seen, I see that changing for you, okay? And with the number 6, this is about keeping your thoughts positive, okay? Keeping your thoughts positive and staying hopeful, even when nothing around you seems positive, or there could be people, you may not have anyone that's supporting you. You may not have anyone that's saying anything positive to you. And I hope that's not the case, but if that's the case, just know that your spirit team is watching over you, and you're not alone, okay? And there have been so many situations in my life where I felt alone, but I'm telling you, I've always felt my guides around me. I've always felt my loved ones around me, and they will send me signs, they will send me birds, they will send me angel numbers, they will send me songs, messages telepathically. I will see things, and I know their presence is there. I mean, it's totally uncanny. It's like totally unreal when these things happen. And I think the same is happening to you in moments where you feel alone, in moments where you feel judged. I'm hearing the word belittled or ridiculed, and I hope that's not the case. But if that is, just know that your spirit team loves you. Your spirit team supports you. And sometimes we may not have a lot of friends in the physical, but we have a lot of supporters in spirit. So you may be one of those who has to work, you may feel like you have to walk your journey alone. You may feel that you don't have all that support, or there are not many people when you need them, but just know that your angelic team, your spirit team is always supporting you, okay? I'm just checking if there are any other cards that I've left. Yeah, I'm gonna tap into Psychic Tarot. I just saw 2222, okay? So you may be seeing 222 as well, and that is about keeping the faith when your life is changing, and your life is changing. So keep your thoughts positive. Yes, disruption, okay? And I'll just get to this card in a second. Yeah, so I wanted 3 cards, and 3 cards flew out, and here it is, okay? So we have disruption, emotional withdrawal, triumphant success, and bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords, which is deception and envy. Again, the mask, okay? So because we're seeing all these figures with masks, there could be people around you that show you one thing, but their intention is something else. So I always say, watch their actions and not their words, okay? So actions will be a good depiction of where you stand with them, okay? Now with the disruption, I'm literally getting that your old structure is falling apart. What you believe to be true, what you held to be true, whatever was, I'm getting that people or situations that you thought were your ride and die, right? And it's like your whole structure is changing. The way you think is changing. What you believe is true is changing. Like absolutely everything, because this is the Tower card in the tarot. But I'm not seeing this as a negative card. I'm just not seeing. The main reason why this disruption is happening is there were people around you that were wearing masks, and you did not know their true intentions. But it's like now you know their true intentions. Now you're seeing the truth for what it is. And once you see the truth, your life cannot continue the same way, okay? unless you yourself feed yourself those illusions and want to keep yourself stuck. But other than that, if you are self-conscious and aware, you're gonna change your life. You're gonna change the way you're thinking. And I just feel a lot of changes. Okay, and one and 6 sums up to a 7. So 7 is again, you know, that number where Spirit is saying this is the right path. Even if it feels painful to you, you're on the right path. Okay, and then we have this 8 of Cups, which is the emotional withdrawal card here. You may feel very isolated at this time. You may feel very alone. You may even feel like, what's happening? I feel all my friends and everyone is kind of moving out of my life. Why is this change happening? And sometimes when we are spiritually elevating, right, when we go through these ascension processes and shifts in our energy and shifts in our DNA and all these activations, a lot of things in our life are gonna fall apart. Okay, and my nose is itching as I'm channeling. So yeah, so you may feel like you're spending a lot of time alone, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Don't feel hurt if you're losing a lot of friends. Don't feel hurt if you feel all alone, if you feel misunderstood. Sometimes we have to spend time alone to kind of process everything that has happened in our life, to process our emotions, to integrate energies, to kind of release the past. And all that, guys, takes a lot of time. There's no switch where you can just switch on and switch off, and it doesn't work like that. Okay, it's a process where, you know, if you're processing grief, it takes time. And you know, sometimes people expect that, okay, so you're going through grief, 1 year has passed, you should be good. No, it doesn't work like that. Grief, it's like the waves, right? The waves, this card keeps falling down. So the waves come and the waves go. In the same way, your emotions, you're gonna feel one thing one day, and then you may feel fine one day, and then you may not feel so good the other day, and it's okay. Okay, because sometimes you're releasing trauma, sometimes you're releasing grief which was repressed for years and years, and you're finally doing that. You're finally giving yourself that space to heal, that space to be with yourself, and it's commendable, guys. It's a lot of effort just to get to that space. So if you can get from point A to point B, you've done a great job. So never think that, you know, you're not doing good. And with this is triumphant success, but this is also my card of you know, when I look at this card, it's like the victory wasn't easy. The victory came after a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, and this is what the cards are also showing me. You've had to cut through a lot of BS. Okay, and you are cutting through. You see how this side is dark and this side is you know, lit a bit. So it's like you're clearing out, you're seeing things for what it is. You're no longer allowing yourself to stay stuck. You know, if people have been deceptive around you, you're accepting it. Okay, there's acceptance. And I also saw the heart chakra. So yes, you're healing your heart chakra. You're giving yourself the love that you always deserve. You're no longer, see, when you're no longer codependent on XYZ to give you love, you know, it's most hurtful when we are waiting for that person to give us love, when we're waiting for that person to call us, that person to reach out to us, to tell us they love us. And if that is not what we get back in return, even though we've given love but we don't get back love in return, it really hurts. But you have to give yourself that love. You have to give yourself that approval, that acceptance, right? Even when others are not giving that to you. And as painful as it is, and as lonely as it is, it still kind of elevates you. Once you heal through that, once you accept yourself, once you grieve through the process, you're just on another level. You're just on another level. And I feel like you're writing a new story for yourself. You really are. And Spirit wants you to keep going. You are a warrior spirit. I do see this with this Ace of Swords as well, okay? You are a warrior spirit, and you're not someone who can be easily fooled. You're not someone who can be easily manipulated. So keep up the good job. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye.